Hello everybody, we are celebrating today. We're celebrating the new life of our baby sheep here. So his mama Marshmallow had a baby last year. She's a really great mom. So now we've got our second little baby from her. This sweet little guy loves to eat his mama's milk. With these new baby lives being brought into the world, it reminds me that it really is springtime. And with that, I would like to make a journal spread in my Grimoire to celebrate the energy of the spring and the vernal equinox. Everybody else is leaving the womb. Why not me too? So first I'm setting the energy by lighting this candle. I haven't finished this in bulk page this year, but I did, however, get to put some birds on it, because these are the birds that began singing around that time. I really like to cleanse the energy of the room and my book by ringing a bell before I start working. So this page is really focusing on the energy of fertility. With that, of course, there's going to be a giant egg in the center of it. But also, since the sun is returning, I want to focus on the color of yellow a bit. Because it's the equinox, now the days are going to be longer than the nights, which is very exciting. After my deep shadow work of this year, I could really use some outward energy. So first I'm coloring some sunburst patterns that I'm going to put behind this egg. One of them is a yellowy orange, and the other one's kind of a darker reddish orange color. I've added another ingredient to my red paint to increase the fertility energy. Wink wink. This is the time of year that we plant seeds, metaphorically and physically. So looking through this catalog gives me that springtime energy as well. So for this I was looking for a sky pattern. Unfortunately, I didn't find one, but I come up with an alternative. If you like to do botanical collaging, like I do, keep in mind that seed catalogs can be extremely useful for that. I've also been given a whole bunch of little cottage journals and cottage magazines to look through. And in this one, I found a little baby sheep, which matches mine. He's got a bit more fuzz on his face, but the image of this baby sheep in my book will remind me what time of the year it is. So this flower page I wanted to use as the background, but it felt a little bit too May Day-ish for me, so it's like a little bit later in the season. So maybe I'll reuse it for that later. Since I couldn't find a good sky to use as the collage for the back of my page, I decided to tap into my inner child and use some crayons. Don't underestimate the fun of just using simple old crayons. You can do a lot of good work with them. So the skies are becoming blue again. The grass is becoming green again. So I wanted to make sure that I incorporated both of those factors into this page. And here's my little sheepykins! Ah, I love how fuzzy he is. This page looks good as it is, however I wanted to add the remainder of some snow into the grass because we still have a little bit of ice all over. So here I'm just using some tissue paper all crumpled up and glued onto the page. I wanted to highlight the fact that it's this new energy that's coming into the world on this page. So I wanted to highlight our little sheepy. So I had to find a page that would work as a background for him. When the springtime comes around, I really think of it as an opportunity to begin my life anew. After the reflection in the winter time, I've learned more about myself deeply, and I've also learned about how I'd like to change. And not in a self-hating way, but just in a self-evolving way, how I can step into the energy of what I want to become. And since it's the season of new growth, I've thought of ways I'd like to incorporate new habits into my life. This spread, it really is reminding me that it's this time of year that you can kind of implement the new year, new me type of energy. I've always thought it was strange that the new year begins in the middle of winter in the Gregorian calendar. If you pay attention to a lot of different cultures, they don't celebrate it that way. Even according to Wicca, the new year begins after Samhain. I, however, don't really see it that way. I always feel like the new year begins at the equinox. It's when life is being breathed back into the world after a long night of rest. So here I'm just gluing my happy sun rays to the outside of this beautiful egg. I got this egg photo originally from an old biology book from the 70s. I love that era of textbook. They have such great illustrations to use as collaging materials. And as you can see in this page, there's a lot of outward pointed triangles. That again goes with that outward energy of the springtime. I love how textural the crumpled paper around the outside of the egg is. I really like that layered and dimensional effect. Since it's the season of putting your energy outwards now, and planting the seeds you wish to come to fruition in the fall, it's really nice to see those rays not only poking out from the egg, but poking out from the page as well. Here I goofed up the spelling of Equinox, but I can fix that. When it comes to adding information to my Grimoire spreads, I oftentimes like to leave out the basic information. Since I call this holiday the vernal equinox, I feel like talking about the evenness of the days and nights are kind of implied. Since this is my book, I'm just going to put down a blurb about how I feel in this season. Oh, he's so cute. I just can't take it. There we go. I really love how this page turned out. A simple celebration of the new life of spring. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed seeing this spread unfold, and I hope you enjoyed seeing my new little guy as well. If you like seeing these Grimoire videos, consider subscribing, and click the like button if you liked this video. I hope you guys have a great vernal equinox. I'll see all you magical folks next time. Bye!